names of the letters, the shapes of the letters, the sounds of the letters with their short vowels, the 3 short vowels, and the 3 long vowels. And congratulations to you guys for making it this far, alhamdulillah. Today we are going to be completing the rest of the letters of the alphabet, the remaining letters of the alphabet, which I believe are 5. Last time the letter we stopped on was the letter lam, right? So since we had a little bit of a break, what we're going to do is just a quick review. Let me share the screen with you guys. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick review of the letters, inshallah. Brother Hussein, assalamu alaikum. Can you please tell me what letter this is? Brother Hussein, assalamu alaikum. Can you please tell me what letter this is? Are you guys able to hear me?
Yes.
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 Perhaps Brother Hussein is not able to hear us. Just in the list, can you please tell us what letter this is?
Dal.
Very good. Ahsanti. Brother Sharif, can you please tell us what letter this is?
Sheen.
Sheen. Ahsanta. For the Sayyid, can you please tell us what letter this is?
Ta.
One more time.
Ta.
Not ta, but
Ta.
va, because of the dot, right? So ta will be the one without the dot before it, and this is letter va with a dot. So just want to pay, just want to pay
Ta. Ta.
va. Very good. Ahsant. Brother Hussein, can you try this letter first, please?
Ha.
Okay, very close. So this letter is going to be ha, right? So remember we mentioned this letter has a scratch in our throat, scratch. In addition to that, this is one of those
Ha.
this is one of those heavy letters, right? So it's going to be ha. So in addition to the scratch, so instead of kha, we'll have ha.
Ha.
There you go. Ahsanta. Just in the list, can you tell us what this letter is, please?
Zai.
Zai. Ahsanti. Ahsanti. Very good. Brother Sharif, can you tell us what this letter is, please?
Dod.
Wad. Very good. Wad. Very nice pronunciation. Brother Sayyid, can you tell us what this letter is, please?
Qaf.
Qaf. Ahsant. Brother Hussein?
Lam.
Lam. Ahsant. Sister Melissa.
Ghain.
Very good. Listen, I want you to have a little bit more gargling in your throat, like you're gargling some water. And with that heavy sound. Ghain. Ghain.
Ghain. Ghain.
Great. So you're halfway. You have instead of ra, ra, ra. So instead of ghain, be ghain. Can you hear the difference?
Ghain.
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 There you go. Much better. For the Sharif. For the Sharif.
Fa.
Fa. Very good. Very nice. Ahsanta. Very good job, all of you. Ahsantum jami'a. Okay. So let's take a look at these letters. Remember, guys, you want to ensure any letter that we take, right? Which today we're going to take the remaining letters of the alphabet. You want to ensure that you are referring back to this page, right? From 25 onwards, right? Where it has the letters in their different positions of a word, whether it's, in the beginning, the middle, the end, when they're joined together, and when it's by itself, okay? And remember, the letters that have asterisks next to them, those are the letters that they do not join to anything that comes after them. They do not connect to anything that comes to the left of them, right? They can connect to what comes before them, right, to the right of them, but they do not connect to anything that comes after them, right? Great. In addition to that, we're also going to take 2 points today, which I'm going to show you guys. We mentioned one of them regarding the ta, right? If you take a look here, the ta, the letter ta, when it comes at the end, its shape is completely changed. It's written like this, right? And when it's written by itself, coming at the end of a word, it looks like this. It looks like this. Okay, so you guys want to pay attention to that, and it has 2 dots. Well, it will always have 2 dots. Very nice. Now let's take a look at the remaining letters of the alphabet, inshallah. So the last letter we stopped on last time was the letter lam, right? This little fish hook, like a fish hook, like a fish hook that you fish with, right? Great. Now this next letter is the letter meme. Letter meme. As you can see there, it has 3 steps in its writing. 3 steps in its writing, right? And I'm glad you guys are continuing. For the most part, most of you are continuing to do the homework. Alhamdulillah, that's very good. You want to stay consistent with that, with the practice and everything. So ensure that we continue doing the same homework. So this letter is written like this. It's 3 steps. Its name is meme. Meme. I think that's a simple one, right? Can everyone pronounce that once, please? So, Brother Hussein.
Meme.
Very good, Sister Alyssa.
Meme.
Ahsanti. Brother Sharif.
Meme.
Ahsant. And Brother Sayyid.
Meme.
Very good. Meme. Very good. Now, the next letter we take a look at, and you want to pay attention to this. Sometimes students tend to mix it up with ba, but ba and noon, they're written completely different, right? And they both have single dots. The difference being between, if you take a look here, noon has a single dot on top, whereas ba has a single dot on the bottom. Also, in addition to that, the letter ba is written a bit more elongated, more like, like it looks like almost like a small boat, right? Or like a small canoe or something. Like that. It's a single dot. As opposed to noon, which ends up coming below the line. See? Comes below the line. More like a bowl, almost like a bowl, right? And then has a single dot on top. So that's 1 point that you want to make a mental note regarding. So this letter has 3 steps in its writing. The third one being the placement of the dot, right? The first 2 steps are, like I said, just like writing like a bowl. Make sure you're going under the line, and this has a single dot on top. And the name of this letter is Noon. Noon. Brother Hussein, can you say that, please?
Noon.
أحسنت. Sister Melissa.
Noon.
أحسنتي. Brother Sharif.
Noon.
Very good. And Brother Sayyid.
Noon.
أحسنت. أحسنتم جميعا. Very good, all of you. The next letter that we're going to take a look at is the letter Ha. Don't be intimidated by the number of steps and because of the little intersections that we have there. Just make sure you follow those numbers that they have there, and it'll really help you bidhnillahi ta'ala, right? So you have a total of 5 steps to complete this letter. 5 steps. And this letter, its name is Ha. Okay. Now students, they tend to mix it up with the letter Ha in its pronunciation, not in its shape, but in its pronunciation, right? The one that comes after Jim in the alphabet, letter Ha. Now the difference between this letter, which has an expulsion of ear, right, coming from the middle of our throat, Ha, Ha, right? That can be heard and felt. That ear can be heard and felt. This letter that we're taking here right now, the letter Ha, see this here, Ha, it's more of a deeper sound. It's coming from deep down in our throat here. And it's more of a stereo sound. Ha, ha, ha. It's a flat sound. It's a, remember we said happy, It's a happy sound. It's a flat sound. And it's a stereo sound. Ha, ha, ha. So I want you guys to ensure that we make that distinction between these two letters. So, Brother Hussein, can you please pronounce the letter that we take right now? Letter Ha.
Ha.
Very good. Very close, but not ha, not ha, not ah, but right? So a flat sound. Ha.
Ha.
A bit more flatter.
Ha.
No, you're saying ha. I want you to keep your tongue flat. Ha. And open your mouth slightly. Ha. As opposed to ha. You see, if look at my mouth. When you say ha, you're rounding and you're dropping your jaw a little bit, right? So that makes it sound with that ah. But you want it to sound so there's no dropping of my jaw. Look. Ha. You just a medium-sized opening of your mouth, and you keep your tongue flat. Ha.
Ha.
Much
Ha.
better, much better. So you want to keep practicing that letter, okay? Sister Melissa, please.
Ha.
Very good. Brother Sharif.
Ha.
Ahsanta. Brother Sayyid. Very good. أحسنتم جميعا. Now, if we go back to page 25, right, let's make a note regarding this letter Ha. Remember we spoke about the letter Ta, the way it's written at the end, right? Like a circle or like a donut with 2 dots. Like a donut with 2 dots. As for this letter we just took, the letter Ha, and students tend to get confused with this as well. Take a look. It's written like a ta at the end, but no dots, right? So that's how you're able to differentiate it. Letter Ha will be free of dots at all times, right? It never has dots. And when it comes at the end, right, at the end of a word, or if it's written by itself, right? When it's written by itself, it looks like a donut. So you guys want to keep that in mind with no dots, right? Students tend to mix them up and they tend to pronounce this Ha as a ta, whereas the ta would always have 2 dots, always. Let's continue. The next letter that we're going to take this. So today, like I said, we're going to take a bit more than typical. We usually take 3 or 4. Today, we're going to take 5, right? 5 letters. So this letter, its name is Wow. Wow, right? Wow. Has 3 steps to it. And sometimes students tend to mix this up with the letter Fa sometimes, right? But there's a few ways to differentiate this from letter Fa. Firstly, the letter Fa has a dot. Letter Wow is free of dots. Secondly, the letter fa is connected to that which comes before, and it can be connected to that which comes after. As for the waw, it can only be connected to that which comes before it. It will never connect to that which comes after it. If you look at the way that they're written as well, letter fa is written above the line. The letter waw, it drops below the line, right? So that's a few points that you guys can use to keep in mind to differentiate between the letters fa and waw, which students typically tend to get confused with. So like I said, this letter, its name is wow, wow. Brother Hussein, can you try that, please?
Wow.
Very good. Ahsanta. Sister Melissa.
Wow.
Wow. Ahsanti. Brother Sharif.
Wow.
Wow. Ahsant. Brother Sayyid.
Wow.
Ahsanti. I'm sorry. Ahsanta. Ahsanta. Very good job. And the last letter of the alphabet. Congratulations, guys, for sticking it through. We started off this class with a lot more students, roughly double of what we have here right now, right? Right now, you guys are a total of 4 students, and we had roughly 9 students, right? 9 or 10 students. So, alhamdulillah, congratulations to you 4 for staying consistent. As you guys can see, consistency is what's key, right? Lots of people start this journey, but they don't generally complete it, right? We always say it's all about the quality, the consistency, right? More than the quantity. A lot of students, they want a lot, take a lot in the beginning, but then after that, where are you, right? So you want to stay consistent. Consistent is key in any field, as you guys know, right? Whether it's Arabic language, Quran, any of the Islamic sciences, or even just secular studies, right? Everything is taken with different in different stages, right? So just take a little bit of time and make sure you guys keep sticking forward. I'm very proud of you guys that you guys stuck through it this far. So the last letter of the alphabet is the letter ya. Excuse me. The letter ya, ya. And letter ya has 2 dots. 2 dots on the bottom. Right? It's very important because the letter ta also has 2 dots. But the 2 dots on the letter ta are on top. Right? When the letter is written by itself, there's no confusion, right? The letter ya looks completely different from a ta. The problem comes in for students, or not the problem, but some students find it a bit problematic or difficult to differentiate between them when they come like in the middle of a word or in the beginning of a word, because they look very, very similar. The only difference is the placement of the dots, because the number of dots stays the same. They both have 2 dots, right? So the name of this letter is ya. So let's say the name of this letter, and then we'll take a look at differentiating it from the letter ta. The name of this letter is ya, ya. Brother Hussein, can you say that, please?
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Ahsanta. Sister Alyssa.
Yeah.
Very good. Ahsanti. Brother Sharif.
Yeah.
Very good. Ahsanta. Brother Sayyid.
Yeah.
Ahsant. Ahsant. Very good job, all of you. Very good job. Okay. Now let's take a look at that point that I was mentioning regarding the differentiating the letters ta and ya. Okay. If you notice the letter ta, it's written like this in the beginning, it's written like this in the middle, and it's written like this at the end, with 2 dots on top. Now, the only ones you really have to worry about when it comes to the ya, it's really the beginning and the middle, right? So take a look at this. So that's how ta looks with 2 dots. Now, if you take a look at the letter ya, in the beginning and the middle, it looks the same. Like a ta is written the same as a ta, but the placement of the dots is different, right? The dots are on the bottom now, 2 dots on the bottom. Now, the end, right, you can tell because it's written completely different than a ta, but the beginning and the middle is what you want to pay attention to. Okay. Now, do you guys have any questions regarding these letters before we start talking about the sounds, before we start working on the sounds of these letters? Okay, great.
I have a question
Yeah.
regarding You know, with ta, we have two different writing.
Correct.
At which point do you use what?
Okay. So let's go back to that page, inshallah.
Yeah.
Okay. So generally in the Arabic language, right? Generally in the Arabic language, when the word in the word when the end of the word, because the beginning and the middle for these two, they look the same.
Same,
The
yeah.
difference comes in at the end of the word, right? So generally in Arabic language, the one that you're going to see is going to be this closed ta, right? Known as you guys probably heard about it, a ta'ul marbuta, or you guys probably heard this phrase before. It's known as the closed ta, right? Because it's closed, right? And this other one is known as a ta'ul maftuha, that when literally means the open ta. Now in the Quran, also this is what's most prevalent, but you will see this in some instances. Okay. Now when it comes to writing it, there aren't any rules per se. There aren't any rules per se as to when to use this one, when to use that one. It's just about how the Arabs wrote it. They wrote it in two different ways, right? I mean, perhaps there is a reason behind it, but I don't know any reasons. Allahu alam. But perhaps there is a reason behind it. Allahu alam. But I don't know personally of any reason behind that. Only Allah knows best. But with my limited knowledge, as far as I know, it's based off of just memorizing the way the words are written. For example, when you guys get into higher levels, you'll notice that certain words, for example, the word bint, right? Bint. It's written like this with an open ta. The word waqt, which means time, is written like this, right? With an open ta. But then you have other words that where you just add a ta, the closed ta. So, like I said, the majority of words are going to end, and the ending will end with this closed ta, and there'll just be a few words that end with this open ta, But that's a great question that you brought up, Brother Hussein. It's something that we can all try to research. So this is be a homework for all of us, right? So I myself will look into this as well, see what I can find out from the books and as well as from my teachers, ta'ala. And you guys also do a little bit of research regarding this, the differentiation or when to write the closed ta and when to write the open ta. And bithnahi ta'ala, we'll see what we come up with together next week, inshallah. Okay? So very good question, Brother Hussein. Very good. Let's start off with this first vowel, this short vowel, right? What's the name of this vowel, guys? The one that comes on top like that.
Fatah?
Fatha. Very good. And what sound does it make?
Ah.
Very good. So these are the 5 letters that we took today. Starting with Brother Hussein, can you read the first one, please?
Mim, Fatah, Ma.
Ma. Very good. So I want you guys to do it in that same style Brother Hussein did it. Tell me the name of the letter, the vowel, and then the sound. Just in the list of the next one, please.
Noon, Fatah, Na.
Na. Very good. Brother Sharif.
Fatah, Ha.
Very good.
Very good.
Ahsanta. Brother Sayyid.
Wow. Fatah. Wa.
Wa. Very good. Wa. Very nice. Brother Hussein, the last letter of the alphabet, please.
Ya, Fatah, Ya.
Very good. So I want you guys to notice, very nice, Brother Hussein. So remember, the majority of these letters, when you're in their names, they have that little bit of stretch in their name, right? Meme, right? Noon, Ha, right? So you want to make clear distinction, just like Brother Hussein just did, yeah, and then with the fatha, yeah. It becomes a short sound, right? Just because it's just the sound of the letter. So when it came to this letter, ha, you guys want to pay attention to that as well. The ha is the name, and the sound it makes with the fatha, it will be ha. Okay, very good. Let's move on to the next short vowel that we have here. Who can tell me what the name of this short vowel is and what sound does it make? Anyone, please.
Mim.
No,
Kasra.
not the letter. Just the vowel. What vowel is this and the name of the letter? I'm sorry,
Kasra.
the name of the vowel and the sound.
Kasra.
Mhm.
E.
E. Very good, sister. Very good. Ahsanti. Very good. I think the last person we took was Brother Sayyid, right? Or was it Brother Hussein? It was you, Brother
It
Hussein,
was
right?
me.
It was you. Okay. So
Was
Sister
me.
Melissa will be you. Very good. So if you could read that letter, please.
Mim. Kasra. E. Mi.
Very good. Brother Sharif, the next one, please.
Noon, Kasra, Ni,
Ni. Very good. Brother Sayyid.
Ha. Kasra. E.
He. Very good. Brother Hussein.
Wow. Kasra. We.
We. Very good. And the last letter, Sister Melissa.
Ya. Kasra. E. Ye.
Yi. Very good. Yi. Let's move on to the last of the short vowels. The Sharif, what's the name of this vowel, please? And the sound that it makes?
short vowel Dama, and the sound is U.
Ooh, great. Can you read the letter for me, please, as well?
Yes, the letter is Mim. Dama, the sound would be Mu.
Mu. Very good. Ahsan. Brother Sayyid.
Noon. Dhamma. Nu.
Nu. Very good. Brother Hussein.
Ha. Dhamma. Hu.
Hu. Very good.
Hu.
Remember that stereo sound. Hu. Hu.
Hu.
Very good. Sister Melissa.
Wow. Dhamma. Wu.
One more time.
Wow. Dhamma. Wu.
Woo. Make it clear. It sounded almost ooh. We want woo. Woo. With a
Woo.
wow. Woo.
Wu.
Very good. Ahsanti. Brother Sharif.
Ya, Dama, Yu.
Very good. But the letter will be ya. Remember that ya. Name, right? So pay attention to that. The name will have that stretch. Ya. And then the dhamma be
Ya,
you. Very good. Ahsant. Now let's go ahead and let's move on to the long vowels, right? How many long vowels do we have, guys?
3.
3. Very good. So what are they? So what's used for the long vowels? How do we achieve a long vowel?
We add Aleph to it. That's the first one.
So we add an alif with a fatha, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Ya to it, and then Dhamma to it.
Okay. The first two are very good. So not dhamma. So you add the ya to the kasra,
Wow.
right?
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
And then the last one be add wow to the dhamma,
Wow.
right?
Yeah,
Very
wow.
good. Ahsan. Very good job, Brother Hussein. Very good. So this first one here, as you guys can see, is a fatha with an alif, so it's going to be that elongated sound. So 2 counts, right? 2 counts. Can you read this first one for me, please, Brother Hussein?
Mim, alif mad, ma,
Very good. Ma. Very good.
ma,
No, try not to add that had and that ma, but just ma.
ma,
No, you're adding a half, so just cut the airflow. Ma, ma.
ma,
There you go. Very good. Sister Melissa?
Noon, Aleph, Mad, Na,
Nah, very good. With the Sharif? With the Sharif? Perhaps he stepped away. With the Sayyid?
Tabi. Ha. Aleph Mad. Ha.
Very good. With the Hussein?
wa, alif mad, wow, alif mad, wa,
Wa. Very good. And lastly, Sister Melissa?
Ya, Aleph, Mad, Ya,
Yeah, very good. Ahsanti. Like Brother Hussein said, this next one is the Kesra associated with a Ya, which it comes in a double elongated sound, right? A double elongated sound, making the sound E, or 2 counts, E. So double the length of E. The Kesra would be E. So this first one,
it's mim,
mhm,
ya mad, me,
very good. Me, very good. Sister Melissa,
Noon, Ya, Al-Mad, Ni,
very good. Brother Sayyid,
Ha. Ya Al Mad. Ye.
not Ye, but He.
Ye.
Right, make sure you have that stereo. Listen to the difference. Instead of saying E, you want he. You hear that stereo sound in the beginning? Ha
He.
ha. He.
He.
There you go. That nice deep stereo. Very good. Brother Hussein.
wa, ya mad, we,
We, right. Wow. Rather than the wow. Very good. We, very good. That's just in Alyssa.
Ya, Ya, Al-Mad, Yi,
Ye, very good. Ahsanti. Brother Hussein, the first one, please.
mim, wa mad, mu,
Moo, very good. Moo. Just in Alyssa.
Noon, Waw, Al-Mad, Nu,
No. Very good. No. Brother Sayyid.
Ha. Wow Al Mad. Who.
Who. Try it again. Who.
Who.
There you go. Brother Hussein.
wa, wa mad, woo,
Woo. Very good. And the last one, Sister Melissa, please.
Ya, Waw, Al-Mad, You,
You. Very good. Ahsantum jami'an. Very good. So let's take a look now at some words. Okay. Let's practice some words. Now you guys have learned all of the letters of the alphabet, as well as you've taken them with all of their different vowels, the short and long, as well as their different positions in the word. Okay, so let's do this page here today together. Brother Hussein, can you try this first one, please?
مسك.
أحسنت. Sister Melissa?
قلب.
قلب. Very good. Brother Sayyid?
بلع.
Very good. بلع. Try to make them all a bit more flat, specifically the lam. It's not almost la, but la, la. بلع. بلع.
بلع.
Very good. أحسنت. Brother Hussein?
منع.
Be a bit more precise on the ayn. It sounded almost like a hamza.
منع.
No, not mana'a, but mana'a.
منع.
Much better. Very good. So I want you to refer back to the YouTube video that in the link it's in the syllabus on this letter specifically, letter ayn, inshallah. Okay?
Okay. منع.
Sister Alyssa?
حسن.
Hasuna. Very good. Hasuna. And the last one, please, Brother Sayyid.
نسي.
Nasiya. Go ahead. Try it again. Go ahead.
نسي.
Nasiya. Very good. Ahsantum Jamil. You guys are doing really well with your pronunciation, everything. Great. So now for your homework. Today, your homework is going to be, or this week, sorry, it's going to be 3 things. One of them being extracurricular, right? Or extra credit. So the first is your typical, what you guys normally do with writing of the letters and everything like that. The second is going to be the research. And the third is this page here. So page 38. So you see these letters, or these words rather, they left a blank spot. They want you to complete them by join them together like they did in these pages for you guys. So they want you to take those letters and put them together, right? So you're going to refer back to page 27. I'm sorry, page 25 onwards, I think 3 pages, to know how to write the letters in their different positions, right? Keep in mind this the way the letters are written in the beginning, the middle, and the end. Also keep in mind the 7 that don't connect, meaning they don't connect to that which comes after them, which the letters are alif, dal, zal, ra, zai, wow, and hamza. Okay, those are the 7 letters. Also keep in mind the letters ha and ta and the way that they're written at the end, right? Ta has 2 dots, ha would be free of dots, right? So you want to pay attention to that. Pay attention to the difference between ta and ya, right? As they look similar in the beginning and the middle. So you want to pay attention to that as well. Any questions, guys, regarding the homework or regarding any of the letters, pronunciation, regarding any of the vowels, anything like that before we end today, inshallah? Very good. I look forward to seeing your guys' homework. Inshallah, we'll see you guys next week. So next week, we're going to be starting now, since you guys have learned all the letters. You've learned their shapes. You've learned their sounds. You've taken the short vowels, taken the long vowels. Next week, inshallah, we're going to start introduce. You guys want to make sure you review these stuff and try to get it very solidified with you and fortified, because we're going to start introducing or excuse me. We're going to start introducing and adding now a few different accent marks, inshallah. Okay? A few more accent marks that we're going to be taking throughout the semester. Bisnahi ta'ala. I'll see you guys next week, inshallah. Like I said, any questions, like generally, usually you could put it in the group, homework sent in the group, and we generally go over the homework in the beginning. If there are any issues with the homework, we usually bring those technical points in the beginning of the lesson. So I'll see you guys next week, inshallah. وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.